Hey guys, it's Maymay and my trusty sidekick.
Oh, Vinny's here. Welcome to the Thursday night live show. Great to have you with us tonight. The Crafty Sidekick Shenanigans is over on the other side. We are tickled to death to be with you guys tonight. A lot of good things going on, a lot of big things happening. Hope you're getting excited about the upcoming events that we have planned. And hope you're looking forward to a good show tonight. Got some new product to show you tonight. We got any across the miles today? We got some across the miles to show too. So we're going to have a great time together tonight. If you are new, we are Maymay Made It. Everything that you see used in the show tonight can be found in our online craft store at maymaymadeit.com. All the products that you see tonight will be linked in the description box. So you'll be able to click on those. Our link queen, Tamitha, is our masterful monitor also tonight. So she'll be checking everything out and posting links in the show as we show stuff. So we're going to have a great time together tonight. One more request. If you haven't done it already, please subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. We love it when you Vinny the video. That's what we call it around here. That just means give us a thumbs up. So if you hadn't done it yet, Vinny the video for us. We'd appreciate that. All right, Maymay, let's get it going.
Teresa said, can't wait for my kit to arrive. Well, I got news for you. It ain't shipped yet, so keep waiting.
Wait a little while.
We can't wait either. We did get news that it has cleared customs. It's headed to us, so it'll be here soon. It won't be long. All right, you guys, let's talk. What's fun? Everything's fun. I want to talk to you again. I told you on Tuesday that my plan for July is to make your holidays easier, but also allow you to be able to make things and give away some handmade things that tonight, but really only in the way I'm going to talk to you about it, because what I want to encourage you to do is this is what we're going to talk about tonight. I know you love to do detailed projects. I know you love to get a card that looks like it took weeks to make, or maybe it did. And I know you like to give those and receive those. If you do, you need to start those now. That's what I'm telling you. So you'll want to get your card making started soon if you want to make a fuss cards. And that's what I'm talking about. I want you to prep so you don't have stress at Christmas time. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. I have something coming up. I'm going to give you a sneak peek early in the show, and I'll probably give another one, okay? Probably give you another one soon. But here's this little sneak peek. I showed you on Tuesday a little bit of this, but on Saturday night, be looking for this guy, okay? This is going to help you get ahead of the game. I just want to give you a little sneak peek. We won't get into it. It's so fun. I love these things. We won't get into this tonight because I spent a lot of time on it in the video, but that's going to help you get started. Tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to look at what a make a fuss card is, okay? And then we're going to talk about how we can make that easier so we can give away some really detailed cards, but not stress, right? Not be stressed about it. All right. Tonight's project is in here. Most of it is in here. Matter of fact, let's start with the product before I show you it out of the package. Look at this. This is a good example of making a fuss. This die, which is absolutely gorgeous. I'm in love with this die so much. I want you to, you'll get to see it tonight, but this die, there's a huge one on the outside that goes all the way around that cuts the card shape. And then there's these beautiful pieces in the middle. We'll look at that. This is a make a fuss situation. Okay. This is not something you're going to run in, grab this die, run it through your machine, throw a card together in minutes. There's thought that has to be done. There's multiple cuts and multiple passes that have to be done. And this is kind of what I want you to think about tonight. If you were going to make a card like we're going to do tonight, how could you break it down? Watch for Saturday night's video. It's going to help you. The other thing we're going to work with is this, only because I wanted to. I just got to be honest. This is the printed acetate sheets from Studio Light, and they are gorgeous. They are these 3 pages. We're going to play with this one tonight. So pretty. But you have this one, which I think might be my favorite, and then this one, which is like Christmas wording. This is beautiful. We're going to play with this. Okay. Now, I've shown you what's in here. Now, earlier when I was designing, I first thought, because this always comes to me, my first thought is always, if I'm going to do a nighttime kind of Christmassy scene, I go navy, right? Is anybody else that way? Y'all go navy? Navy and silver is where I lean. And I had started doing that. And then I was like, you know what? Since I think everybody kind of gets what navy and silver looks like, why don't we go to black and gold? That'll be different, right? So let's just look at that so you can kind of think a different way. So let's break down what I've got here, okay? first off, let's look at the star of the show. The die is the star of the show, but honestly, look at this. This is incredible. This is acetate with this beautiful scene on it. I just love how this looks. That's one option. Here's the second option. Look at this one. Look at that together. Ah, it's so pretty. Isn't this beautiful? And then I'm going to show you the third option, which is just as pretty. Look at this one. Let me move this out of the way so you can see it. Look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, I just love this so much. So this is going to be fun to do this with. Somebody asked, where do you get this die from? We carried in our store at maymaymadeit.com. All right, let me show you what we're going to do. The first thing I did, I had to do these cuts ahead of time or we'd have been here a while. So I'm going to show you the first thing I did, okay? The first thing I did was I took the outermost die. You get this huge piece. This cuts the card, okay? So the first thing I did was I cut that in black. You notice that there's a hole in the middle. We're getting to that, okay? So if you're going to be making like 50 of these, I would start with 50 bases. Cut 50 bases, right? Then what I decided was I wanted to cut the center out so I could use that beautiful acetate with it. So I took the smaller of the two arches and cut here, okay? The smaller of the two. Now there are two. I've got these still stuck together because we're going to talk about these in a second. There are two of those arches. There's one I've taped on the inside and there's one on the outside. So I have my base and then I cut these out. So like if you're making these for like Christmas time, maybe take a couple of weeks or a week to cut out 50. Then the next week, cut this guy out. Just be watching for Sunday. Just be watching for Saturday night's video because it's going to make it even easier for you. So I did that. Then I thought, won't this be pretty to put that clear acetate in? Well, let me show you how the acetate got cut because this is kind of cool. Where my acetate go? I know because I can see it.
I don't know.
I know because I can see it.
I know.
All right. When I cut the acetate, this is what I did. So I took the smaller of the arches, okay, and I placed it where I wanted my scene. Just kind of like this, right? These are the side windows, and they are stitched. Aren't they pretty? Focus. There we go. I took these guys and I put it beside that. Not this way, though. Yeah, not this way. Hang on. I have to think. I'm looking at my pieces and making sure I'm showing you. All right, I put these guys beside it. This doesn't feel right. Hold on. I feel like I visualized something different. No, that's what I did. Okay. So then I laid this beside, and what I did was I taped this in so that I could get my scene. Okay. This scene is going to carry across. See that? Isn't that beautiful? And I taped this down here and here and ran this through the die cut machine. You do have to trim a little bit off the top to get it through your die cut machine if you're using a 6-inch opening, but if you're using a larger one, you don't have to do that. But I did do that. Okay. So here's what I got when I did that. Let me show you. I'm just trying to walk you along so it makes sense when you get the die. You do want to pick up the die. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So here's our center. And then we have this side. And then we have this side. Isn't that cool how that does? So pretty. Okay. Then we also have these dies, which I think are so pretty. But I have to show you something. There's a way to cut these, okay? I want to move this aside for now. We're going to come back to this. The way you have to cut these is you have to use both pieces, okay? So you have to nest them together. You don't have to. To get the look we're going for tonight, you do. You nest these guys together like this, okay? When you run this through your machine. See how this is like a make a fuss card? This is something you want to break it down and do a little bit at a time to get them all done. And when you run this through, I may need to put this on something for you to see it. When you run this through your die cut machine on black cardstock, you end up with this. Isn't that gorgeous? I love the window all by itself. And I got to show you something because I did this a little bit by accident, but not exactly. If you, let me show you how to get this. Take some black cardstock. Y'all can't see that at all. Hang on.
I'll say I got some white here.
If you take a piece of black cardstock, okay, and you take these panel pieces and you put them together like
you get
this,
the big pane glass window.
You get that big window. right? The only thing is you have to cut it out yourself. These guys, because they're split in the middle, won't do that for you. And you want to go, yeah, but the oval will fit it. Let me lay this down. I want to keep that tape together so I can show you. The oval is not exactly, it's not exact. It's not super far off, but it's not exact. So what I did was just cut it by hand. I just cut around it to give me that little thin window. I think you'll use this for a lot. So that's just another idea for your die set. Okay, so back to where we were. Then, after I cut these in black, I was like, hold up a second. How pretty, all right, let's start doing this. How pretty would this be nestled in here? You see, I did that to fit inside there, okay? And then framed in glitter. Look at this. How pretty would that be, right? So this is what I used this guy for. The one that I taped together. This little guy right here. This is your larger arch and then the largest. And the largest one is scalloped and stitched. Isn't that gorgeous? So I cut one here and then I went, you know what? I'm going to cut that twice so I can use it on the back as well. Okay. Then I said, self, if you put this on here, I got to make sure I got the right sides lined up. Yeah. If you put this on here, look how pretty that is just on the black cardstock too. Isn't that beautiful? So if you put this on here like this, okay, how pretty would it be to put gold windows to bring the center in? Isn't that gorgeous? Not
Keeps
gorgeous?
Getting prettier.
It does. So let's get this assembled to this point. Okay. So what I'm going to do first, the easy thing I'm going to do is I have these guys. I decided for stability, I wanted to glue these to this black piece that I cut because my glitter is a little bit softer than cardstock. You can see the difference if I hold this like this. Can you see the bend versus this? There's no bend. So I'm going to glue these guys together for stability. And you can do this multiple ways. You can use your folio, your sticky folio here. I may use it. I've got something coming up that I might use it for in a second. But what I'm going to do first for me is apply some glue here. That was me cranking it. Crank, crank, crank. It's not hard. It's just a bunch of straight lines. So I'm going to do like this. And then I'm going to glue this right on top. I think this will be nice to give it some stability and also give it a little dimension. Won't that be pretty?
Beautiful.
Put this guy down, pick all that up. I'm going to look on the back and line it up. So you see how this is a make a fuss card? This is not something you're going to make the night before. And look how much richer and thicker that is now. Love it. Let's do the other one. Let's do the other one.
Tamitha posted the link to the Barely Art glue. We have not stopped using art glitter glue, but we are using this on this particular project. A lot of you have requested that we carry the Barely Art glue, and so we got it in stock. So if you guys are interested in picking that up, you can click on that link and it'll take you there, and you can purchase your own Barely Art glue.
So I get this guy on here. I actually think I can tell better from the back side. The reason is I can see the white of the glitter because that glitter kind of fools my eye. This is something pretty too. I'm going to show you this real quick. You could do this in offset and look, you get a shadow. Do you see that? If you did a little offset of the second one in a lighter color, oh, that'd be so pretty. Okay, so we have these guys done. Okay, pink cloth, let it go. Let's clean this up. So I always want to do this, and you can do this. Wouldn't this be pretty? But we're doing this. This is what we're doing. All right. Now then, this is where you're going to be like, Maymay, how are you doing that? Because I think the same thing. We're going to see if my plan works. Okay. So I cut this guy the same size as that center. Okay. Then I was like, how am I going to attach this? And I really didn't want it to get too two-dimensionally here. I want this middle to stay pretty flat because I want to fold these over and I put dimension on those. So I'm happy with this sinking in. What this is going to do is be the piece that glues this down for me. Okay. So I'm going to use this here. So I'm going to leave this sunk in there just like that. I'm going to put glue onto this guy, and he's going to be what starts our sandwich. Okay. Then we're going to take him, and he will hang over the vellum and the cardstock and become the frame. It's just like putting a frame on something. It's going to hold that in for us, which makes it easy, because we need easy if we're going to be making a lot, right? We don't want it to be difficult. It's so pretty, isn't it? And now look, see that? Now, do you see that it's not completely glued on the bottom? I'm not stressed about it, because here's what I did. I made 2 of those, remember? So we're literally going to frame this guy in and hold him inside. Isn't that neat? Literally framing him. He's been framed. Ah. Now, if you want to get real fancy, you can add lights to this. Wouldn't that be beautiful? I haven't figured that out. I haven't planned that, so we won't do that tonight. But wouldn't that be beautiful to add lights to this open vellum? Now, when you put this guy down, you just want to match him up with the frame from underneath, and he'll just hold your vellum in. I just love this. It's so easy. We don't have to figure out how to hide vellum or anything like that, right? You like us at the top of the screen? So we were given a little more flexibility in our software, and I thought, I want to try this, because watch this. I can look at Vince.
And actually be looking
and
at
I'm
me.
looking at Vince, and I can look at Shannon, and I'm looking at Shannon. So I felt like y'all would like that better, since we can now do that. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? Look. Isn't that beautiful to see through there like that? I think that's so pretty. Let's glue these down. Okay, so now we'll take these. Okay, these are a little bit different, because I'm going to be gluing these directly down. But I still have the frames to help hide my adhesive. So for this, I'm going to put my glue right along the little stitched edge. And if any seeps and shows, it's just ice. It'll just like ice.
For those of you asking on Facebook about how to order, if you see the link that Tamitha just posted, that should get you to our website.
Did she post it on Facebook or on YouTube?
She posted on Facebook.
Okay. I'm just going to rub this out. Here's your tip. Always use your cloth. Whoops. That's because it's acetate. So it's not going to catch as quick as it does stock. The reason it doesn't is because it's going to take it longer to dry. Okay, just going to take longer right here, because there's nothing for one side of it to soak up into. Oh, a tea light behind it would be beautiful. I really could have used sticky tape here, no problem. Maybe should have. So you might consider that too. All right, now we'll put these guys down. That will be our frame to go on top. Isn't that beautiful? Don't you just want to live in that scene? Don't you just wanna? Oh, I think that's so pretty. Okay, hold on just a second. I think I want to try out my folio. I may not love the sticky folio idea, but let's try it. I wanted to, so let's just see what happens. All right, sticky folio. Let's pull these guys over. You could foam them, because you could, if you wanted to do that, if you wanted to spend some. Oh, y'all know those new foam, the new foam we got? Is my new foam in that box right there, the cubbies? Yeah, that corner. Oh, almost. So close. Look at this, you guys. Look how good this would be. Ah. Yes, Melissa, you can emboss acetate. It's beautiful to do that. Hey, look. So this is my thicky one. This is my thinny one. And you could take this because look, it's a whole
Hold on a
strip.
second. Are you saying thicky and thinny?
Thicky and thinny. This right here is a whole strip, you guys. And you could put this down.
That's cool.
Let's do it. Let's do it. You know how sticky folio works. You know how foam tape works, but let's do it because it'll be cool. We do have some of the replacement sheets. If I don't have them online, I know we have them in the main store because I had a customer in today getting some.
If you guys are looking for a product and it says it is sold out on the website, please sign up to be notified when it comes in. That's one of the ways that we know how much product to bring in based on customer demand. So if you could just get on the waiting list for that product, that helps us out too.
Okay, let's get some more. It's kind of cool. These are pretty neat and easy. Y'all know the trick for going around a curve with your foam tape? If you remove the backer, if you remove this guy, then your foam will bend like you want it. And it won't fight you. Isn't that great right there? Look at that. Easy peasy.
Pretty cool.
Yep, I like these. These are great. These are great. These are great. Let's go here. Boy, this would make 50 of these easy, wouldn't it?
If you just keep making them, it'd make 50
Just
easy.
keep going and then you'll have enough for
Make
your
50
Christmas
easy.
cards.
Sure. Crazy enough, I've never sent out Christmas cards.
It's hard to send out to every single person on your, it's hard. You have to plan ahead. There were many years that I sent out so many Christmas cards. And then we had at our church, which I really do love this. I hope if your churches aren't doing this, you really should. It's really cool. You set up like post office at church, and it's so cool to like every Sunday go and get cards out of your box. It's really neat to do that. So we've done that too. So yep, I don't think
Miss Sheila wants to know what them foam sheets are called.
they're called cubbies. I think I'm going to change this, y'all. I don't like, that's not drying like as fast as I want it to because I want to be able to fold this with y'all watching. So we're going to change this. No biggie. I'm going to wipe this away. That's also the beauty of using this printed acetate. You don't see any of this. You won't see any of it.
Did you see what Joe said to you? Joe said the teacher in her is obligated to tell you it's pronounced cubies.
Oh, is it cubies? I thought because it was bears, it was cubbies, but I guess it'd be two B's, wouldn't it? I literally went cubbies because of bears. Because barely art, that's funny.
We love you, teachers.
So I hope that's not what they thought they were doing.
Cubies.
I literally thought barely art was a cubby. That's cute.
Yeah.
But you're right. It is a cube. All right, let's use sticky tape.
Tomato.
I mean, not to a teacher.
I understand.
Where's my, I bet it's over yonder, ain't it?
Over yonder.
Okay. It's not my block, but it'll do. It's not my block. Oh, I forgot that was in play.
Not your block.
If y'all don't know yet, I make up names for stuff all the time. So you feel free to call it whatever you want to call it.
My favorite thing you've made up recently. Do you remember what it is?
No, there ain't no telling.
When you said, I'm not super suspicious. It's my
Yeah.
favorite thing you said in a long time. He was trying to say he's not superstitious.
Super suspicious.
And he went, I'm not super suspicious or anything. And I said, you mean superstitious? But I got to be honest with you. I like super suspicious so much better.
I like super suspicious.
So much better. That's my favorite one he's made up. And as long as I can remember.
I like super suspicious.
not super suspicious.
We do still offer a sticky tape. It's from
Elizabeth's Craft. And we also have
Elizabeth's
score tape.
Craft and score tape from Craft.
And
What's it called?
Score tape is score tape.
It's just score tape.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we also have, I'm pretty sure, the Craft Perfect. We have a lot of options. Don't we have the Craft Perfect tape also?
Craft Perfect. That's the one
Yes.
I was trying to remember.
I want to put this frame on. I'm tired of waiting. I want to see it. I'm tired of waiting to see what it looks like.
Getting impatient with the
I'm
product.
impatient. Oh, I took the wrong frame off. Keep doing
With
that.
the
Y'all do it too.
finished product.
You keep feeling like it's the other frame when it's not.
I always feel like you have it backwards with that.
It feels backwards.
It feels backwards,
Mhm.
yes.
Yikes. Don't go down yet with the cubies. That's gorge. That's gorge. All right, which way goes down? This away. This away. Y'all know what? There was something I wanted to do tonight too. I wanted to try. And I probably should have tried it already, but y'all know me. I ain't scared. I'm going to try it with y'all watching me. I ain't scared. We're all paper crafters. We all try stuff different ways, don't we?
That's why we say, do you, boo?
Yep, I'm going to try something in a second that I think is going to be pretty. I think this would make a beautiful shaker card. I'm not doing that tonight, but I think it would be so pretty. Peel and reveal.
Oh, Joe, we know you're not being critical, baby.
Oh, gosh, no.
We're just having some fun.
No. I never even thought to read it, really. I should have, because she's right. It is cubbies.
Well, I think we're all right, if you want to know the truth, because I think it does make perfect sense that it's called a cubby because it's a bear cub.
Well, and it's
So-
a cube of foam.
Now, I did mess myself up here, y'all, by putting all that foam in. I cannot fold this beautifully inside, but I'm okay with that. I would probably fold it back anyway. But what I do love is you have these areas to put sentiments. Isn't that cool? This is what I wanted to try. And I think if you're going to do this, obviously, you need to do this before this point. But I just think this will be pretty.
What
So-
happens if you folded it backwards?
That's what I'm
I see.
saying. Fold this back. You see what I'm
Kelly, I
saying?
believe it's going to be with it completely open. It's almost 8 inches across.
Well, it's
from
made
left
to
to
fit
right.
in an A2. Right?
If you folded it up, of course, it would be probably 4 inches or less.
I should have folded it before but it's fine. It's folded. So fold it back like that. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
And then have your sentiments. But what I really think is pretty too is to have it where when you're displaying it, it's like that.
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty? I don't want to do that yet because I want to do this other part. Okay, check this out. This might be crazy. And if it is, don't do it. I'm going to stamp it. I might
Boy,
regret it.
you are getting froggy.
I might regret it. I don't think I'm going to.
It's just paper.
I don't think I'm going to regret it. I'm going to use this Merry Christmas little sentence. This. Why am I using stays on? 50 gold stars to
'Cause
whoever
it
says
works
why.
on acetate.
50 gold stars, babe. Works on non-porous surfaces.
So not just acetate.
That's right. This is a magnet for my glass board. And I'm going to use it. I want to make sure I keep it out of my way. That's good. I just wanted to hold it still.
Susan, the product for us to mail out is en route to us as we speak. As soon as it gets here, you will receive tracking that it is on the way to you.
I'm not going to lie that I'm nervous because I am. But I'm not going to lie that I'm not nervous.
It's coming from India, so it was in Germany today, I think. Is that correct?
I'm still not sure.
We really don't know for sure, but just based on the tracking, but we kind of get different tracking, but
It's pretty. Isn't that pretty?
Ah, shucks, it is pretty.
I like it.
It's so pretty.
I like it a
lot.
lot.
so how long will it take that ink to dry on the
Seconds.
acetate? Just seconds. Cool.
Yep. I really should have folded this already, but we'll do it like this. Get it to fold because I want to stand it up. And then the recipient. Oh, it's so pretty. Won't this be pretty on a mantle? Oh,
I'll take it home and put it on mine and let you know.
it's so pretty. My vellum has stuff on it. It's so beautiful. I love it.
Deanna,
so
you ain't
much.
funny.
What is it?
She said, I'm getting good at this craftiness. As soon as I can accept that buffalo plaid is a solid, I'll be okay.
It's not. Okay. Two-tone of buffalo check is not. If you have something tone on tone, it can be used as that color.
I
That's
just
why
don't
it's a
agree.
solid. You just disagree with me.
I do.
But like, if you have buffalo check that is red on red, you know what I'm saying? It's darker with lighter red. You can use it as a color. Isn't this beautiful, you guys? I love it. I love it. So pretty. All right, that is our project for today. The silver is going to be gorgeous. Did you see my sample in the beginning? Did you see? I started with silver. Where did I put it? Where did I put it, y'all? Well, I guess it was not meant to show you again because it is.
Did you put it back in the box?
I don't think
Plastic
I don't
box
see it in
you
there.
had it in?
Maybe it's under here. My desk had a snack and ate it. It was beautiful. It was,
Can you say about what the finished size is?
yeah. Like the folded size?
I don't know. I guess they're trying to determine what kind of envelope it would fit in.
It'll go in an A2.
An A2 envelope.
Mm-hmm. Hold up a second. I should have scored this before I got too froggy with it. There we go. Okay, so there it is closed like this. Of course, when you open it, I wouldn't do it this way. I would have it go the other way, right? But I'll show you what it is closed. She is
That's about 4 inches.
4 and a little, it's 4 1/4. And she is, that might be a little taller than 5 1/2 right there. Just a little bit. But, you know, A2 envelopes are a little bit bigger than exact, you know, they're not exactly. I want to turn it back because I think it's so pretty like this. I think it's pretty standing up like that. So pretty. I might even just send it in an envelope. I might just make an envelope and let it be flat.
Welcome, Kimberly.
Wouldn't that be pretty?
It is
Can you
pretty.
see this with a photo here? Put like your yearly photo, the one that you took for your Christmas cards, and then have your stuff, have other stuff on the back. Maybe put your like newsletter on the back of your photo and put it in the middle, and then whoever gets it. So cute. So good. So good. All right, you guys, grab that die. So the point of that, did you see how long that took? And I did a lot of die cutting today. I think it probably took me, I mean, I had just opened that die for the first time. I probably die cut for what, like an hour today? Not even, maybe not an hour. But you really need to, if you're going to do a card like this, you want to bite it off, okay? So bite these little things off so you can get them all done. And Saturday night, huge free printable for you to create this. I'm not going to show you what's inside. I'm super excited about this. I worked really hard to get this printable Saturday night's video because I think this is going to help you do this, okay? I have it all laid out for you. Question. I'm going to try to do this one. When making the large window edging, you ran 2 dies at the same time, one smaller, one larger. How do you know which dies cut and which don't? All these dies cut. They're all cut dies. And the way you can know is on the back of your die, there's a raised edge. This is not the way to show you. Let me show you with a different one. Let me show you with one that's got it. Yeah. Okay. So there's a raised edge. Do you see that little edge on the end right there? That is going to be your cut. If you see something that looks like stitches, that's just going to be a pattern. And the way you know is it'll basically be perforated because they don't connect to each other, you see? So that'll just be a pattern, but that outside is your cut. So all of these cut, and they all nest really well. So it's pretty easy on this one to figure out. I think I do have a tutorial on this stamp set, but this stamp set's been around a bit. I'm pretty sure I do, but I can show you really quick what you do. It's so simple. Let me show you real quick. It looks a little difficult, but here's what you got. So you have your stocking, right? This guy right here is the stripe for the center. You see that? So you can have a striped stocking. This one is the polka dot. Oh, I picked up the stocking. This is the polka dot center if you want a polka dot stocking. Isn't that cute? Then I think okay. This stripe is if you want a striped, I got it upside down. If you want a striped collar, so you've got the striped collar and the striped toe and the striped heel back here. Is that making sense? And then the polka dots do the same thing. You've got the polka dot toe, the polka dot, that might be the toe. And then that was the heel I showed you. And then the polka dot collar. It's not a collar, but y'all know. There's a polka dot at the top. Then all of these guys fit coming out of it. See how they all come out of there? It's pretty cool. And then you got some extra bits you can decorate with. And Baby's First Christmas will fit in here. And Merry Christmas will fit in there.
Because you have to do that one, Rachel.
Yep. What do you think? You like it? Yeah, it's so easy to do, and it's real cute. My favorite is the little stripey stocking. Isn't that cute? I love the stripes. But I'm a stripe fan. I saw a question that I wanted to answer. I got to move my mouse. BJ, keep watching. It's July. Keep watching. We always release new stamp sets in July. It's just different times throughout July. And we've got some coming, and I think you're really going to love them. I think you're going to love them. Okay, so let's do some across the miles. How about that? How about that?
Sounds fabulous.
Let's see what we got. We have got a letter. I guess I can use his song, can I? Look at this pretty little envelope. This is from Kathleen Bobby. And let me see what this says. There's a note. The note says, Dear Maymay, Vinny, and team, thank you so much for all the inspiration you have shared over the years, not only for paper crafting, but for the faith you bring. All the team members I have had the pleasure of conversing with have helped me on my crafting journey. Also, through watching your videos, and I have been encouraged to find Jesus again. I'm attending a church, studying the Bible. Psalm 1:4 is very special to me. Yes, I'm signed up for the Jesus and Me study. At over 70, I'm finding my purpose all over again. Blessings to you all, Kathy, Bobby. P.S. You may read if you like to and use this card in your ministry. Thank you so much. And she signed it. Okay, I see. So thank you, Kathy. I'm so happy for you. I can't tell you, like, I love that you guys watch our crafting and all that kind of stuff, but it means so much more to me that you have a relationship with Jesus. And so the fact that something we might have said or done has led you to that warms my heart. I'm so happy for you. And how great is this Bible study? Vinny and I are loving it. It is so good. Look at this pretty card that she said we can use in the ministry. I love that. So we'll put that into the ministry. Congratulations, Kathy. We're very, very happy for you. That's wonderful. If y'all have not joined the Jesus and Me study, it's real good.
It's very good.
I think there might have been cards for the ministry in this envelope because it feels a little bit like it had something in it. So I'm going to say that there was. And this says, Dear Maymay, love watching your YouTube. You have such great ideas. Hope you have a wonderful crafty day. Suzanne. Thanks, Suzanne. I guarantee you there were cards in that envelope because it just felt like it had cards in it. So I appreciate that very, very much. Guys, if you don't know about our Bible study, I want to make sure I tell you. It doesn't matter how many times I say it, somebody doesn't know. We are doing the book called Jesus and Me by Anne Graham Lotz. She's Billy Graham's daughter. I'm just going to tell you something. If you don't participate with us in the Bible study, just get the book. She's written that book. It is so good. Vinny and I are loving it. We're doing our study together in the mornings. It's simple. And when we started the study, I was like, you're going to have to invest some time. I think we're investing 45 minutes. It's not. Usually we start about 8. We get done about 8:45. But we're really, really loving it. And it's just, I encourage you to do it with somebody close to you. And then on Sunday nights, we'll get together at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on a live stream where we'll be talking about our week and what we've learned and what we studied in the book. And so you can be a part of that by just clicking the link Timothy just shared, and you can sign up for that. You do have to sign up every week. That's how we keep it safe, is you sign up and you register. And it's amazing. It is amazing. Thanks, Sherry. That's a sweetheart. Listen, I won't take credit for that. Vinny won't take credit for that. God just uses what God uses. You know what I'm saying? God uses what God uses. And if he can use us, so be it, because we love that, right? We love that. Okay, I'm going to look at questions real quick. Let's see. On your Stays On ink pad, you need to add foam squares on the top of the clear cover. I've seen people do that. I never do it. I just leave mine like it is. What she's saying is if you put foam squares on the top of this guy, it'll stick to this, and then when you pick it up, it comes off together. I never do it. There's something about it that, I don't know, I'm old school. I just love it. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Susan, if you'll hang out with us on Sunday night, we'll try to help you understand as you work your way through it. We'll be glad to help.
You know that tannin lotion? That's what it smells like.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I love it. Cherry almond. What was Susan? I'm doing it alone, and I'm not a reader. I'm not a reader of the Bible and have a hard time understanding. We will help you through that. But Susan, here's what I encourage you to do. Before you read, pray. Before you read, we're learning about the Holy Spirit. Ask the Holy Spirit to lead you and guide you in what you're fixing to read and what you're fixing to see. And you will get such a more clear understanding every single time. I was definitely the kid who smelled the markers in school. Yes, 100%. I smell everything.
No doubt.
Today, we're going to look at new product in a second. We got a pallet in, and I was in there, and it was I got to help open it because we're all helping do everything right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're literally all doing every single thing. And I got to help, and I got there when they were doing paper. Brenda was here. She was helping us. We were opening paper, and I was standing there with I think there's 6 new paper pads sitting there for next week. You'll see it next week. There's 6 new paper pads sitting there, and it was just the smell of all that paper. I was just like, this is the dream. I'm smelling all this paper sitting here, and it was so good.
It's called
so
cross
good.
Training.
It's called what?
Cross training.
We're all cross training.
Yeah, we are.
Well, okay, today, let's talk about it. Today, what did you, Shannon, let's start with you. How do we do it? Not what did you do today? Well, just do it.
Okay.
Do a rundown.
Let's see. I checked my emails, answered emails. Let's see, then what did I do? I made some boxes for shipping out. The Mary mixed it up when it comes in. Then I cleaned in here in the studio to help organize some stuff.
So that I would stop crying.
Yeah, so she'd stop crying. Then I packed orders in shipping. I put labels on shipping. Then I unpacked some of the new product that came in. Helped put product away, pulled orders this afternoon. What else have I done?
You participated in a product meeting.
I was in a product meeting. I don't know. Everything.
We had lunch. We did have lunch.
Yeah, we did have lunch.
That was the fun
part. I didn't get to eat.
So good.
It's good. I came in.
More emails.
I came in. We had an email we had to deal with that had to do with the kits. We had an email we were dealing with to get that done. I worked on a stamp set for about 2 seconds, not very long. Worked with Sylvia on a stamp set. Came back in. Started to design tonight's live show. Came into my room. I visited with 2 sets of visitors today.
Yeah,
you did too. You forgot that. 2
Forgot.
sets of visitors today. Got the live show finished. Went to lunch. We all went to lunch. Then we came back and a pallet had showed up. Oh, we also threw away we took all the box trash out. We did all that. There was a lot of box trash. Then we did that. And then Brenda and I we finished some boxes. We were putting together boxes for the kids. So Brenda and I put together boxes together. Brenda had already put together, I think Shannon did 125 boxes. Brenda did almost 200 by herself. And then I helped a little bit. So we got all those done. And then after that, Brenda and I started working on the pallet. We wanted to try to get that done for Amber because Amber was coming back from lunch. We got the pallet broken about halfway down while Shannon finished packing packages. And then when she finished the packages she was doing, she needed labels done. So I went up and printed labels.
And then I labeled, and then I bagged. You have to bag all the mail.
So I did
post
labels,
office.
and then I came back. Then we broke down boxes. Angie did all what Angie has to do. Then she came back after 4 o'clock and took all the boxes out, broke all the boxes down.
No time for
and I participated in product meeting.
No time for shenanigans today.
There was no shenanigans.
No shenanigans.
I say this to let you know that we are all working in every department.
Everybody has cut their
Currently
finger
very
on a box
short-staffed.
or stabbed themselves.
Stabbed myself today. I stabbed myself with a pen. We are short staffed. Brenda's been coming in. Brenda came in for the last 3
days.
Tuesday and Thursday, and she'll be
today.
here tomorrow. So she's helping out too. We do hope we have a new person coming Monday to help take up some of it. I don't even want to tell you what all Amber did today. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even want to tell you. Or Angie. Angie had lots of customers today. She was helping with product. Everybody's cross training. That's what I'm calling it. We're already trained. We're all crossing.
Yeah. We all helping.
We're all helping. I dropped my pen for my Barely art, and I think it went into my shoe. Here, no. Okay, is that it? No, it's not. Okay, about it. Okay. And Vinny had product meeting first this morning. Then you had to leave.
I paid bills.
You always pay bills. But then you had to leave. You had somewhere you had to go. Then you came back. Then we had lunch. Then you came back. Then you had to go to your parents and do some stuff. Then you came back and you had to help me finish packages in there. And then you had to help us get all the boxes out. You did that after lunch. That's what you did right after lunch. Is help us get all the boxes out. We're all cross training. But we're getting it done. All right, you guys, let's look at some new products. Speaking of cross training, what we were doing today is bringing in some new stuff, and it's so cool. First off, it's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the time of the year when I get to bring back in my Christmas buttons and charms. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Look, I love these, guys. These make me feel like Christmas, you guys. These make me feel like Christmas. Look at this tree. These are new this year. They're new for us. We've not had these before, I don't think. These plaid trees, I would remember these plaid trees. I don't know if y'all can see this. I have to open them.
I don't remember those.
I don't remember these either, so I don't remember them. Let me open this guy up.
You need to get a pointer so they can see what you're doing.
I'll do that. Point it. Here, let me lay them out. We'll let the pointer do the work. Look at this one. These little trees, though. Look at that buffalo check tree. Oh, my goodness.
Super cute.
Look at that. It's so cute. It does not look cute on that yellow, does it? Let's do the green on the yellow. Look how cute that is. I love these so much. Now, remember, do we have any of the snips in stock?
Are the buttons flat or do they have buttons?
They have a shank, but that's what I was going to say to you. Do we have the craft snips in stock? These guys? No, these are not them. Where's my craft snips? My snips are not over here, but we have snips that all you have to do is lay them down. This is a jewelry snip that I'm using here. And I'm gonna do it like that so y'all can see it. And cut these off. And you make them flat. This is not the snips. Where are my snips at? I like them so much better. They're made by Buttons Galore. They're really, really good. I don't see mine. But if you do that, then they're flat. Isn't that great? Love these buttons. Also, we do have Mary and Joseph and Baby Jesus on order, but they haven't come in yet. But this is the nativity set. If you look at this,
we do not have them.
We're out of them right now. We need to get those ordered. Do you see these guys right here? You have the angels, you have the shepherd, and the little sheep. There's 2 shepherds. And then you have the wise men and the camels. And the Mary, Joseph, and Baby Jesus are on order. And then you have angels if you want to add them. But you have the one angel in here. These are so cute. I love these. I love those. So you want to grab those. Also, have y'all seen these? These are not new, but we got these one time for Brenda's class. We did a shadow box in Brenda's class, and these are the Tim Holtz set of 2 light strands. And I wanted to show y'all these in case you've not seen these. Did we carry these in store? Or we just got them for her class.
I think we just got them for her class.
I don't remember, but I want to show you this. So I'm fixing to light these up, okay? So if you're light sensitive, look away, all right? So I'm gonna light them now. Look at these. These are
Those are
colorful. They're
colored.
so pretty. Aren't they gorgeous? Wouldn't these be pretty like in a shadow box or wrapped around a little miniature bottle brush tree or something? And they have a little on and off switch. And I cannot read to
Your
see.
tacky Christmas sweater?
Your little tacky, wear it.
Yes.
Put
what
it in
I'm
your
saying.
hair. She might be on to something. And so these are also multicolored, but I don't want to pull the little thing on here. So I wanted to show y'all those because we got those in. I love these. The ones we brought in for Brenda were clear. You remember
They
that?
were.
And these are multicolor. They're adorable. If you do shadow boxes, if you do
Noah would like those.
memory frames, if you decorate like in your little bathroom or you want to put lights on a frame or something, my mother would use battery operated lights everywhere.
They'd
Love
be cute
those.
in a folio.
They would be so cute in a folio. Oh no, I may have to do that. All right.
Shocker.
I'm going to show you this really quick.
You could put them in a hair bow.
So the hair bow is a great idea. So I found this and I'm not sure about it, but I think I'm going to like it. I think I am. This is faux snow. Okay. It says perfect for shaker cards and they're pointing to it, but you can't really see it. That snowflake is a die cut opening and it's got snow in there with acetate. Use our faux snow to add instant dimension to your handmade festive cards and gifts. Perfect for shaker cards, shadow cards, boxes, and more. Here's the thing about it. It's fluffy. Does that make sense? It's fluffy. See it? You get a lot of it.
And fluffy?
Do you see it? It's fluffy. It's like fluffy snow. You get so much of it. I'm trying not to sling it everywhere.
Don't sneeze.
Well,
I'll say it's flying out. You're wearing a black shirt. Snow.
look at it on the thing.
I will
that
tell you that we
cute?
have almost 500 people watching and we have 301 likes.
It's so pretty.
I think this crew can give us more. It is really neat. Here's what I really like about it. The reason I wanted to get it. First off, I like it for shaker cards because it's not glitter and I think it'll stay in really well. But secondly, you could coat things in it. You could like put down glue and then put this down and it's kind of flocky. It is messy, but you know, that's what
It's not glitter.
some of you guys like glitter too. So, but I wanted to get it. What I didn't realize is how much you got. I did not realize how much you got in this. It's a lot.
Joanna, if you will email the store, they will give you a credit for your discount or a refund.
Now then, listen, we got so much stuff in. So much Christmas stuff came in today. I cannot wait to show y'all, but it's not today. You'll have to see it another day. But it's for y'all to see, but it'll be like next week. But it's a lot of stuff. Okay, check this out.
Probably show some stuff Tuesday and then again some stuff Thursday because it just keeps coming in.
What I did was I asked Amber to go ahead and get some stuff ready for y'all to see because I'm really excited about these. Now, Amber's not sure that we can place a second order on these. I think we can, but we didn't have time to check today. So she's like, you need to tell them if they like these, grab them because I'm not sure. I do think we can. So don't panic too much. These are really, really cool. They are not brand new. When did these come out? Let me look on the back. 2022. But I never got them. And I'm going to tell you why I didn't get them. Because I thought they were tiny. They're not tiny. I thought these were.
I haven't seen them.
I thought these were this big. Okay. Like, I thought they were little teeny tiny little things. They're not. Look at this. And also they're brilliant. Ready for this? Okay. What this is, if you've not, you guys are going to have seen these more than likely. These are made by We Are. These are mine. I'm fixing to open them up so y'all can see them. These are made by, how do these open?
Are they Maymay proof?
You just have to annihilate them. Just have to get in there.
Well, they're yours.
They're mine. We ain't worried about it. Okay, so you get in here. Wow. Okay. Okay, here we go. We're getting in. What these are, I think they're brilliant. These are called die and stamp shifters. You see these dies? Okay, these dies are 3 different shapes, right? These stamps are all different to go in them. So you have 3 dies, but you get all of these shapes. So, for example, I'm going to go up here to the top. This little gingerbread man is also a penguin. Let me turn these over so you can actually see them. There we go. Isn't that cuter? This little gingerbread man cuts out that penguin. Let me show you. Cuts out the penguin. Okay. Cuts out this little gingerbread guy that's floral. Isn't that cute? He cuts out this reindeer. Look at that. This is so smart. This is so smart. And then he cuts out the gingerbread man. See that? This, which is, in my opinion, a snowman. That's what I'm looking at. And I see a snowman. Look what it cuts out. It cuts out the globe. It cuts out the snowman. It cuts out the nutcracker. Look at that, you guys. That's so cool. And then here it cuts out the harp. No, French horn. This is so smart. I love this so much. And you won't beat the price. I want to say these are what, $19.99?
$19.99.
That's how much a die set is nowadays.
It's crazy.
You're getting all of these stamps and the little die for $19.99. Look, poinsettia, snowflake, star. That's Christmas lights in a little bundle. This is very, very, very good. I don't know why I did not see it before now, but I have seen it now. Now, I do want to tell you something. When you get these home, these are not photopolymer. Look, Heather asked right away. They're not photopolymer. That is not a deal breaker. All that means is you have to stamp them in a certain way, okay? And the way I suggest is get yourself a stamp positioner. It doesn't matter which one. A Misty, a wheel, a stamp wheel, whatever. It does not matter which one you get. You just want to use a stamp positioner. And the reason is, if you try to stamp these without something giving you some stability, you can overpress them, because the difference in photopolymer and acrylic is these give. You see how this stretches? These don't stretch too bad, actually. Some of them might. See how this stretches? Because of that, they can flatten out when you stamp with them. I have shown y'all this 1,000 times. If you took my Stamping 101 class, I go into detail about this. All you do is you make sure you have something like this to keep you from overpressing. Another thing, because they're silicone or because they're acrylic, many times your ink will pool on them a bit. It's fine, because once you stamp with it, your ink kind of spreads out onto the page, but you might need to stamp them multiple times. It's perfectly fine. Okay. They are not photopolymer. And I will tell you, there's a huge difference in the quality. There's a huge difference. Okay. When you get photopolymer stamps versus these, you can tell by the feel how different they are. With photopolymer, it's very hard to get that halo. It's very hard to overpress with a photopolymer. You have to get up on it to make that happen. But there's nothing wrong with these. Acrylic stamps are perfectly fine as long as you know how to use them. And these are fantastic. Okay. We have worked hard today. Thank you. Let's look at another one. I'm opening all of these. I hope y'all don't mind. Y'all care?
No.
You do you, boo.
I hope we don't have to sell these to somebody.
Well, she usually keeps yours out.
But y'all still come in here and steal them from me.
Sometimes we do.
Will you do me a favor and open these for me so I can just show them?
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at these and see what they do. I'm going to have a lot of fun with these. These are going to be really neat. Do I have them all? Yes. Okay. Look at these. Look at this. Oh, I
Where
ripped
do
my
you
packaging.
get a hold of these?
I ripped my packaging. Okay. Paperback. Check this out. Okay. Let's start with the middle. See this die that is a Christmas tree? See this Christmas tree? Look, it's a holly leaf. It's a Christmas tree. It's an ornament. Look at that, y'all. That is so cool. It's an ornament. And it's an angel, you guys. Look at that angel. Oh, I had it right. Look at that angel. That is so cool. I think this is brilliant. You know, this speaks to my heart because I love anything that does multiple things.
absolutely the truth.
I don't want something that does one little thing. All right, check this out. This one does. Do I have this one wrong?
Everything in the middle.
It does, but I'm not lining it up right or something. It's stuck to me. This one does. See, it's backwards.
Oh, they do feel a little different than photopolymers.
Yeah, that's, you can tell the difference right by
Yeah.
touching. Look, it does. Oh, that is the nativity. You guys, look. That's a nativity scene. And so you cut it with this one. And then you cut this one. That's a stocking cap. This is a partridge in a pear tree. That's so cool. And this is a little jingle bell cap. I love that. Hold on, there's more. But wait, there's more. You have the stocking.
Hung by the chimney.
No, that's
there.
a sleigh, a stocking. This is the North Pole. That's cute. It's a little North Pole sign. And then this is a skate, an ice skate. Now, this is raised on the top. So you're going to cut them. You're going to cut your dies and then stamp. That's how you're going to have to do these. All right. Love that one. Guess what? There's another one. I'm excited about it. Oh, I love the pink.
Yeah.
What is wrong with me? But I love it. I love the pink. This one is real good. This one's going to fly off
It's
the
a
shelf.
little bigger than a whole sheet.
This
I didn't
gonna
have a 12
fly
by
off the
12.
shelf. Check this out. Let's start with the middle because I love this in the middle. It slices it, dices it, julienne fries. I love that. Look at the word joy. Look at the
To the
lights.
world?
Look at ho, ho, ho. This is so good. Look at the candy canes. It says Candy Cane Lane. That's one. Then look at this. It's just a die. It's just a tag for a die. I mean, a die tag. But look, this is a little house. This little like village house. This is a tag that says Happy Holidays. This is a package. This, I love this one. This is stockings in a fireplace with a kitty cat curled up on a rug in the front. How cute is that? Ah.
Yeah, not even considering the fact that, like Heidi said, you could take those dies and make tags with them.
That's what I'm saying. Easy.
You wouldn't even have to use
This
the
is just a
stamp set.
mitten. This is just a mitten. You can do anything with it. Look at this. This one is, let me get this one right. This is a candle with like a thumb holder. See that? This is a cup, like a mug. This one
It's Santa.
is Santa Claus. This
I
one
know him.
is the
Mitten.
mitten. Is a mitten. They're really, really good. And for the price, think about this, you guys. This is 36912 times 3 is 36. You get 36 stamps and 9 dies for $60. That's pretty good.
Yep.
When you think about it. And you're really
Sure
getting
is.
36 dies because it cuts every single one of your 36 stamps. It's a really good price. I thought it was great. I'm sad I didn't see it before because we've been using it like crazy. I want to find a really cool way to store those. We could probably cut them down and put them into my little books so I could have my dies together and everything together.
Yes.
I would love that. All right, you guys, you want to look at some crema paper? You want to look at some crema paper? This one, Vinny asked, I think, that we brought this in to show y'all today, right? This is, we couldn't get much off the what we got in. This is when you said, can you get that in? Look at this one. It's so pretty. This is called Joyful Christmas by Bo Bunny. This is the 6x8. Let's cut in. So you cut them, stamp with black, then color with markers. You certainly could do that. Certainly could. Or they could just be line drawings. Whichever way you want. It is very clever. I thought it was brilliant. I'm like, how have we not had this before? You can use the stamp erasers on there. It won't hurt anything. You probably won't really need to, but you can do it. Look at this paper. This is pretty. Classic. Oh, look at the music. Do I need to zoom in? Oh, look at that. So product. Oh, that's like Shiny Brights in a box. You're like looking down on them. Isn't that cool?
I haven't seen them.
This is the kind of cardstock you want when you're starting your Christmas cards and you just need those extra pieces. Or if you're doing like quilt cards and you need backgrounds and things like that, this is so good because it's going to go with everything. I love this. Look at those. Oh, those Shiny Brights. I really want to collect Shiny Brights. Tell me not to do it, but I really want to do it.
Don't do
I
it.
really want to do it. Look at this. Brenda has got the most beautiful Shiny Bright ornaments. Look at those. So pretty. I love this birch.
Go collectors.
All right, and then it starts over, so you get them twice. You get each page twice.
Hear me?
This is so good for card making because you can get backgrounds out of it. You can get small pieces out of it. These little Shiny Brights would be so cute on cards. This is a good workhorse. You will go through all of this paper. It's one of those kinds of things.
Go collect hers.
Go collect Brenda's.
Yeah.
How about something new? How about something brand new and beautiful? This is Joan Bain for $49 in Market. You ready for this? And that's why I want to do it, Heidi, because they're hard to find, and so I won't be buying them every week. I'd have to actually search them out. I think it'd be fun. You guys, have y'all seen this yet? Have you seen Nature's Heaven? It's so beautiful. Look at this. So beautiful. Oh, they smell good.
Now, Brenda probably wouldn't be on board, Becky.
No, she would not let me have them. Look at this color. Look at these beautiful colors. This reminds me, Shannon, of our conversation of the day. Do you see the clouds? You see the images in the clouds? So
I got Amber
pretty.
to pull me one.
It's too pretty.
It is.
Look at this. Gorgeous. Look at that. Look at the back. I feel like I'm super zoomed in, but I'm not. Let's try that. Oh my goodness, you guys. Look at that. So beautiful. This feels like classic 49 in Market, doesn't it? Oh, look at this page. Oh, it's so good. Look at this. The tea kettles. Oh my gosh. This paper pack is stunning. Also,
It's very pretty.
49 in Market, you guys. Oh, look at the strawberries. The strawberries. Look at this one.
The strawberries.
This is beautiful.
It's so pretty.
Look at that little dandelion. And look down here. And the stitches. Oh, so gorgeous. So gorgeous. The bees are so good in this pack. Look how pretty they are. They're so classic.
It's a good pack.
Look at that piece. Looks like a picnic table. This is so pretty. Look at these these look like actual strawberries. This is how they look when they grow. Not at my house. They don't look like this at my house when I grow up. Somebody's house can grow them like that. Look how
Probably
pretty.
Brenda's.
Brenda's probably do look like
I
that.
bet
Bucky's got quite the green
that
thumb.
gardening thumb.
Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, these are tags, long ones. Look at that, 6-inch tags. 2 6-inch. No, look, that's a tag also. Gosh, that's pretty. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We're just getting started with this one. Look at this. Look at this guy. This is the, what do they call this set? What do they call this? The bonus pack? I forget what they call these. Look at this.
Paper pack.
Oh my goodness. Y'all got to get in closer. Come in here and look at this.
Come on in and look for a minute.
Get really close. You get 3 sheets of each. That's wonderful if you're making an album, something big. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to tell you something right now. That camera is not doing it justice.
Just go buy it.
Look at the 2 colors on the back. Love. Love, love, love. This is good mystery card stuff. Cut this in half. It's a card. It's a back. You see it? 1, 2, 3. Did I get it right? Yep. Look at that side. Oh my goodness. I love this side. Love it. This is really beautiful.
What is that? What's it called? Nature.
Oh,
Some of you are noticing that
heaven.
some of the product for this is not available just yet.
Nature's
The
haven.
pallet came in late this afternoon. And so what we could get available to put on the store today is there. But there will be the 12 by 12s, and that will be
They're
added.
not online?
The 12 by 12 is not online yet,
Just the 12 by
according to
12?
Tamitha. She said the 12 by 12 is not
Shows
on the
it
website
active.
at this time.
Okay, let Shannon work on
Let
it
me
because it
check.
should be. Let Shannon see if she can fix it. Look at that.
What's this paper pack called again? Nature's Haven.
So gorgeous. So gorgeous. Oh, look at that. I like that. All right, but hold up. There's more. There's more. Lately, we've been having that issue with it not schedule actively going.
The schedule is what's messed up. on it.
Scheduling's messed up. Look at this. This is the ephemera. Oh my goodness. Let's do a lucky dip in here and see what we get to look at. Let's just reach our hand in, pull something out. Oh, it's a little gingham tag. I mean, folder piece. Let's get something else. Reach your hand in, pull something out. Look at that. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. It's upside down though. Oh, it pops out. Look at that. Then you have a frame if you want it. And you have another one of these little guys. And then let's see what I can find in here big. Y'all want to see something big. Oh, look at all those pieces. All that snaps apart. Oh, look at this frame. So pretty, you guys. Love it. I like how different it is. The same old strawberries we see. You know what I'm saying? It's very different. I love it. I'm going to put this back in. I'm going to show you the back again because y'all seen what it looks like. Now I'll show you the picture again. So you can see everything. So pretty. I have to get it close to look. Look at that little piece right there. The strawberries are gorgeous. Love this pack. So, so good. So good. I think I showed everything that I was allowed to show tonight. I think I did. I think I did. All right, you guys. Thoughts or questions? Look, does Vinny have thoughts or questions? Vinny? Does Shannon have thoughts or questions? Does Maymay have thoughts or questions? Where do you put your wobblers? Anywhere you want to wobble. Anything you want to wobble. If you want something to wobble, you wobble it. Hang on. I have wobbler right here. Here's a wobbler. Let's say I wanted this button to wobble that we cut the back off of tonight. Let's say. This is a wobbler. If y'all hadn't seen it, this is a small one. But they have like a spring in the middle. We have these online, by the way. They have like a spring in the middle, and you put something on top, and it wobbles whenever you put it on there. Let's just see what we can do. Let me mess it up so you don't have to. All right, what are y'all going to be doing Saturday night at 6 p.m.? What y'all going to be doing? I want you to tell me in the comments. What you going to be doing Saturday night, 6 p.m.?
Oh, hey, the other die set that you had this morning that you didn't use.
I didn't show it, did I?
You didn't.
I knew there was something else. Hang on a second. It's on the table right here. Is it just that? Is that
Thanks,
all I missed?
Tamitha. Yeah, that's the only other thing that she
Good
said.
job, you guys, watching Maymay, because you're going to get that cool free PDF. You're going to love it. I think you're going to love it. Also, if you want to remember to watch me Saturday night at 6 p.m., what do you need to do for that? What do you need to do if you need to remember it? So I peeled the backer off, stuck this little wobble down to my tree. Now I'm going to pull the other back off. The hardest part with these is peeling these little backs off because they are stuck. Okay, so I've revealed the sticky And now I can put this wherever I want it. Maybe I have a sentiment. I want to put this on top of the sentiment. Oh, look. See how it's dimensional? And it wobbles. Love it. Karen says, subscribe and set notifications. That's very good. Laurel says, sign up for texts and emails. That's exactly what we need you to do. You need to head to the website to maymaymadeit.com. And in the right-hand side of the screen, it'll say sign up. Click sign up. Put your email and your phone number in if you would like to get text messages. The cool thing about text messages is Tamitha is able to send out a notification like 2 hours before the video to let you remember that it's happening. So how many of you got your text messages tonight? Mackie said, set an alarm on the phone. That's 100 gold stars for Mackie because that's thinking ahead. Tamitha says, if you're having issues signing up for the text messages, she's working with our guy to get that corrected. So be patient with us if we're having issues, but you should be fine. I'm going to see if anybody else said that so I can give them also some stars.
I got my text message.
I don't see it. So she got her stars. Look at all those texts. All those folks that got their text. If you put this on. So what you do see is you make a card with a wobbler on it and then you send them a pointer. This is what makes it fun. It's all interactive. See? Send the pointer with it.
Did you put the wobbler on the button and just stick it to the paper? You should have put the wobbler on the pointer. She wobbled that thing right off.
Okay, the pointer is the wobbler on the pointer would be funny. The pointer's a little aggressive. Don't be that aggressive with your wobblers.
How about the Maymay controlling the pointer?
I think it's the pointer. I don't think it was me that was that aggressive. I think it's the pointer.
Okay.
See, look. I think it was the pointer. Look, Angela set an alarm. 100 gold stars.
Yes.
100 gold
Amber
stars.
did point out to me that the price for the 6x8 and the 12x12 are the same for that $49 at market paper.
They actually are?
They
Oh,
are the
interesting.
same.
Interesting. So she knows. All right, you guys. I think that was a lot of fun. Don't y'all think that was fun tonight? We did some cool stuff. Let's bring over. Oh, I have that other die to show y'all. Maybe I want to keep it for myself.
Don't be stingy now.
What did I do with it?
I don't know.
The video time.
Well, I don't see it now.
I didn't.
She usually puts me an extra one because she knows I'll lose things. She usually tries to cover my back. What did I do with it? It was over here. It's real cute, y'all. It's a Christmas tree. And I was going to use it. Oh, you know what? Did I open it up?
You did open it. Because you were going to layer it, and then I said no, it was too much.
You said, Shannon told me no. Will you get another one?
Okay. I thought you found it.
No, I didn't. She told me no. Are y'all shocked? Shannon, I found it.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
She's serious.
Shannon told me no.
Shannon did tell her no because what she was doing was really pretty, and I was afraid it would take away from what she was doing.
What I wanted to do was cut this Christmas tree and put it here. I wanted to slice it down the side. And I wanted to put here like you were in the house looking out the window. And this was the scene behind it. And now everybody's going to agree. Because I agree too now that I see it. But we were doing it in the air earlier.
Guess what?
Look,
there's
Laura
always
said
time
it.
For that video.
Laura said it. No, tell me no. No, tell me no, Shannon.
No.
Y'all, this is the coolest little die. Look, it's 3 trees.
No.
You have this cord, and then all the little holes are little die cuts that you can, are the little lights are little die cuts. Look at the neat. I like all the different trees. I think this is cool. You get 3 different ones. I even thought about doing this one in like glitter silver and making it like one of those aluminum trees on the inside because the person who lives here would definitely have an aluminum tree, right?
Aluminum.
There's a trunk. Here's your lights. There's a star. This is the cord for the lights on the tree. Love it. Some of them, they could look like Whoville, but I'll tell you something. If you change the patterns and the colors of the paper that you use, you can get, I personally think you could use this for anything. You know it? Like, I don't think they have to look Whoville based on what you cut them with. I think the colors they use here really make that look like that. Does that make sense? Leslie said, you'd be surprised. They probably got an aluminum tree that they've had forever. I love aluminum trees. I do too. I think they're so cool. And when I was a kid, I'll tell you a story. When I was a kid, we didn't have an aluminum tree, but for some reason, my mother had one of the lights that spin and shine on the aluminum tree. They got it at a yard sale or something, but no tree. And Mama would use that on our regular tree, and it was beautiful. It was just like she just put it at the bottom of our regular tree, and we had it. I wish we had the silver tree. It would have been beautiful. Cindy, how do you like your Starlink? How do you like it? For those of you who don't know, while we're talking about that, we don't have any options where we're at for internet. The only thing we have is we can use T-Mobile. And my tech guy that I use here, and our tech guy at our church, told me that he could get me a Starlink set up and let us try it so I could stream from home, which would mean I could stream sewing from home, which would be really cool. So there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance.
There's a chance.
There's a chance.
Why can't it be? Okay. Wait, what is that? Why can't it be testable? Okay, Cindy said, you said to let us know how you like it. Kind of early, but it's better than we had. Stream's better. Right now, I can't stream anything. I mean, I say that, but we've been real fortunate with our Sunday night streaming.
We have.
I mean, I did a whole Bible study using that T-Mobile, and I've done this first part using T-Mobile. So we've been pretty lucky with that. You live in the middle of nowhere and Starlink works? I'm going to try it. I'm going to try. That one looks like pine if it has a pine cone. Yeah, I think this one's like pine too. There's no pine cone in here, but you could use the pine cone from our Insta reset. That would be cute. See, we need it. I want to try it. And I know that Roy will let me try it. And then if it doesn't work, he can use that system somewhere else. So, all right, you guys, that is the day. If we seem low energy, it's because we are low energy.
We will wow.
If we seem like we're low energy, it's because we have been doing it, y'all. We have been working in this place. So we're happy that we got to spend the time with you tonight. But I'm sorry if we feel a little like, I think all of us are a little bit, we probably should have had a pick-me-up before the show.
The 4th of July orders are not all out yet. We are working as fast as we can to get them done. I want
to say we're through Sunday for sure, though.
I got another 60 packed up this afternoon.
Okay.
It'll go out tomorrow, plus whatever we get done tomorrow. Before the mail runs again. So we're going to get a good chunk out of them.
We'll get a good chunk tomorrow out the door. Because it's Friday, so we can all get that done. All right, you guys. We're going to let Vinny say a prayer for us as we head out tonight. And we want to thank you all for being here with us. Don't forget, you can reach out to us everywhere on social media. All our info, contact info is in the description of this video, also on our website at maymaymadeit.com. Thank you for subscribing and liking the video. Let's let Vinny pray for us.
All right, let's pray, guys. Hey, God, thank you for today. Thank you for the good time we've had together tonight. I thank you for every person watching, and I pray, God, that you would just bless them for their time they spent with us. God, they encourage us, they lift us up, they love on us, and we just try to do the same thing back to them. And I just thank you for that privilege that we have this platform to share with people all over the world our love for you and our love for them. I ask God you bless those that are struggling, those that are having some hard times with different things. God, for those that are doing the Jesus in Me study, God, I pray that you would I really pray that you would just reach down and touch those that are having a hard time sometimes. God, I know if they're not used to studying about you and learning about you, sometimes it's hard to grasp those things. And I just pray, God, you would open their eyes and let them see how real your word is and how real your love for them is and how awesome the Holy Spirit is at work in their life. Lord, we love you and we thank you again. Until we share together again soon, I pray, God, your blessings in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Hey, thank you guys for being here tonight. We sure love spending time with you. We hope you enjoyed spending time with us. And until next time, bye now.